This is K.Sheats, CEO and founder of MyWay magazine, Writing for BJ. I am here today with powerful men and women of hip hop, and I am going to talk about the topic of discussion: Mike Brown, St. Louis, Ferguson, to be exact. So, how I feel about this situation is that this got to stop. I'm tired of losing my brothers to gun violence, senseless gun violence at that, and for it to be another one of those Trayvon Martin cases. Shot by police. Jonathan Farrell, shot by police. And Eric Garner in New York, killed by police. Ain't they here to protect us? They don't love us like they say they do they? But we pay them. Well, do we pay them to kill us? No, we do not. I feel like everybody deserves a second chance. That whole situation could have went a whole different way, but it didn't. And because of Mike Brown, we are where we at today. And I have seen, this is the first time I have ever seen as many rallies in a while. Trayvon had rallies, yes, but Mike Brown, they going all out for Mike Brown. And I appreciate it, I respect it, but why not go hard when you have folks in your own community, in your own backyard, in your next door, that shoot and kill each other every day, especially in Chicago, every day? Nobody takes a stand for that. Why? Because it's easier to point the finger and blame somebody else than to take the ownership of what's happening within who you are and in your own race. And I don't condone violence. Like, I lost my brother to gun violence. He was just as innocent as Mike Brown was, or maybe in a different case, but shot by another black man. So what I'm trying to say is, for us to want authority, or for us to want the news, the media to not portray us a certain type of way, we must change within ourselves and how we treat each other. We talk about each other, we hate each other, we hate on each other, we set each other up, we kill each other, we don't support at all, but we want others to do that to us. So I mean, what I'm saying is, to be an example, you have to set an example. And we want to set an example for people to know that we want to live, that we deserve every right to be valued, that we deserve every right to be respected. This has been going on for years. For years. This is not the first time that a black innocent man has been shot by authority. That's just what they used to do. And 50 years later, or 100 years later, or 200 years later, it's still going on today. Why? Because we give them every reason to. Every reason to. If we could kumbaya or stand each other, stand our ground on a good day, even when we're not protesting or having a rally, they gonna be like, well damn, they do love each other. What happened to not saying that we want to be all big and mighty, but it was at one point where they were scared of us. But we've dumbed down and we have devalued each other as a race, that it's like, okay, well, they doing it, we can do it too. And we shouldn't give them that right. They shouldn't. Nobody, black, white, orange, pink, purple, it doesn't matter. You are a human being at the end of the day. Every human being has the right to live. We should not be dying or be killed by man. I say all the time, man don't love us. Man don't love us and really don't care. We have to care for each other. We have to love each other, love thy neighbor, love each other, love our brother, love our sister. We have to be there for each other first before anybody can be there for us. How the news exploits us, ain't no telling how the other countries look at us. Just how we looking at Gaza, or how we looking at what's going on in Ukraine. Like, oh man, we got our own war right here. Right here. Don't nobody want to own up to it. Nobody want to claim it, because why? It's going on everywhere. And that's what's supposed to happen, and it's not. We're not supposed to live this way. Things aren't supposed to be this way. Why not die from natural causes? Why buy a gun? Who even police officers, why? Who created these things? Man, it's a setup. That's how I feel. It's a setup. I mean, as hard, as bad as it is, or what I hate to say is that sometimes it takes for us to lose certain individuals for change to come. But I feel like, why do we have to wait when there's no more them to fight for what needs to take a stand, needs to be justified? Like, Trayvon died, yes, R.I.P. And there were rallies, but ever since Mike Brown, that showed that this nation, that this country, they tired. They're tired. We're tired of seeing our young, innocent black men killed for no reason, or not even just black men, but just black people getting locked up. Or you can have Sally Sue on this side commit a crime and she get probation, but John Doe on this side do something, he just get life. Y'all remember Troy Davis? Like, it's so many stories that we could talk about that has happened. And just like this one, is there going to be a difference after Mike Brown? Will there be another Mike Brown? Yes. Just like it was a Trayvon, there's now a Mike Brown. Just like it was a Bobby Smith, we have a Mike Brown. We don't need no more Mike Browns. We don't need no more Mike Browns. We must stand our ground and value each other. And not so much of these devices. We love these laptops, we love these cars, we love these clothes, and we love the rest. But we don't love each other. But we want everybody else to respect us. We want people to take us seriously. We want people to give us a chance, but we don't give each other chances. When you gone, ain't no second chance. So what I'm saying is, everything that you want to change is going to have to happen with you. Now, I know you saying, ain't nothing wrong with me. I'm good. I don't be out here killing. Ain't about that. It's deeper than that. The picture is bigger than that. Be honest with yourself. Do you treat everybody right? Do you talk about people? Do you gossip about people? People, hate on each other, but then expect people to love you, be your friend, talk to you, do all this? You got to think about it. It starts with yourself first. As a race, it's going to have to start with us first. We need to. Think about it. We the black dot. We are the black dot. We are the main target. They can't live without us. We run this. This is ours. This is ours. But because we sell ourselves short, we sell our souls for money, or whatever else, we really don't, it's like, it's no use to us. But we get back to Mike Brown. I would like to send my condolences to his family, to St. Louis, to Ferguson. But let's think about Chicago. They killing every day in Chicago. They even shutting down school systems in Chicago. Let's not have any more Mike Browns. And even with our police, they don't love us. They look like the military right here in America. We got Navy SEAL, Air Force, all that. But our police is really our neighborhood military. And it's scary. But stop giving them a reason. Stop giving them a reason. I'm not saying Mike Brown gave them a reason, because I'm not saying he gave them a reason. He was just like this. But because he was this. And no, I'm not saying we could change the color of our skin, but we could change the way we think. We could change the way we talk. We could change the way we walk. There's so much that can happen. There's so much growth within us that can change a lot of things. Like, it is 2014 and we are still dealing with racism. Why? We have been together since forever. The Declaration of Independence, 1776. That was some years ago. And even then, we wasn't even getting respect. But we have to live here together. We can't live without each other. We need each other. So let's act like it.